Hello there, welcome in. I'm going to be doing a bit of sound healing for manifestation. I know today is the 7-7 portal, which is a good time to kind of manifest, come up with new things. But even if you're watching this after the portal, it's still a good place to kind of realign your energies and bring you back to center. So if you're joining me, I would recommend using headphones if you have it. If not, turning up the volume to somewhere that's reasonable for you. I'm going to be using tuning forks to heal through each chakra. So they're going to create a resonance and a sound that helps heal the energetic body, which then starts healing the physical body. So if you're just joining, let's keep it positive tonight. Let's keep it light. Let me know, what are things you're manifesting? What are you grateful for right now in your reality? If you want, just taking a deep breath in, slowly exhaling, letting go of any heavy energies that have been holding you back. Hey Haley, how's it going? Let me know how the audio is. Got an air conditioner running in the background, but it's okay. We got this. Right now, we're going to be working on the root chakra. This is for grounding, for helping you feel more comfortable and safe within your physical body. I'm also playing brown noise in the background. So those of us struggling with insomnia, this might help a lot as well. And yes, if you're just joining, if you have headphones, this will help a lot. Just to hear the resonance and the frequency. Everything in this world is resonance, everything is frequency. Everything vibrates. Even our thoughts. Just let me know, what are you manifesting? Yes, I'm glad you saw it. I couldn't find the original comment, so I tried reposting it with the meditation and the exact time that the meditation was. In the future, I'll try and do a few more. It's just that with that one that you wanted specifically, like, it was so far into the live that I was like, I don't know where it is. I can't find it. But yeah, that one's good for manifesting. Tuning in. Thank you. So yeah, today's the 7-7 portal. My friend Lisa and her friend Steve did a podcast on manifestation, and it posted last week. I put that up in my bio. But tonight I want to focus on manifesting. I know the world's heavy, but I want us to start envisioning our reality for a better timeline, for a better reality. And if you want to write it into the chat, maybe what you're calling into your life, what you're bringing in. Hey Lisa, I see you hanging out. I'm almost done with the podcast. It's amazing. It kind of put me back into law of attraction mindset, because I've been off of it for so long, just because like everything's been so heavy. Hello. So yes, we are working on the root chakra. We're grounding. If you have headphones, I welcome you to use headphones. If you're just listening, feel free to just listen. Not much is going on visually. This is just about sound, just about resonance. I'm working on the root chakra. We're bringing grounding to ourselves. We're bringing safety and security and shielding within the root chakra. The root chakra located just at the base of your spine, just along the pelvis. Hello. I am doing a bit of energetic healing using tuning forks. So we're healing through the energetic body using sound. also bring us back to center. If you struggle with sleep or insomnia, everything I have playing and the sounds that I'm playing are going to help as well. But I do want to focus on manifestation. We've been through a lot of heavy stuff. We know what the contrast is. We know what we don't like in our reality. Let's visualize a better reality. Let's visualize and bring us to a better reality. The way we do that is finding the things that are working for us and recognizing how that feels. Understanding that base emotion. Because a lot of us will sit there. We'll say, I want a relationship. I want XYZ. I want the house. I want the car. I want all of these things because these are statuses of success. But what is it that we really want? Do we want those things, or do we want the feeling that those things bring? And so Law of Attraction talks about understanding that energy, but also why not feel happy and excited about what's already in our life right now? Whatever we can. It doesn't have to be major things. It could be small things. Did you have a good dinner? Did you have a good lunch? Did you do something that made you happy? Did you find a meme? You thought I was on a boat. It's like a ship. It's like a pirate ship in this place sometimes, but it's a place. And I'm thankful for the place. I love that. Going to the gym and drank matcha latte. That's powerful. It's about feeling good. Sounds like a foghorn. Ah, that's why you thought I was on a ship, because of the tuning forks. I love that. Your team said that they loved you. Accepting love, feeling loved in our reality. Feeling some connection. I love that. Your happy place is when you make Maryland crab cakes. I love this hat. I love the stash. Yeah, I think with headphones it's a bit better, just because of the frequency, and I'm going to be going through all the frequencies, so they will change. Hey Tino, I'm not sure if I have anything for imbalance. This one's the one for root chakra. This is 194.18. Root chakra, grounding, connection back to the earth, connection back to the physical body, the physical form, healing through the energy. It's also the 7-7 portal, so let me know, what are you manifesting? What do you want to bring into your life, into your reality? Let me know how you're feeling. It's a bit of ASMR. I think it's a bit of ASMR. Yep. I need a microphone. I would do a bit of ASMR, but not like the full thing. Some of it scares me. You want to do a podcast and write books. I love that. Thank you, Lisa. I'm using a tuning fork. I'm using something. It's like a mallet. Yeah, ASMR, sometimes I will turn it on. There's this one I've been sending to Haley, and it's this person just brushing a pair of dentures. That turned into... Yeah, no, I'm not going to go full ASMR. We're just going to do I'll say nice things. I'll try to be nice. That's what I'm doing. Hello, hello, welcome in. So I'm going to switch now. We're going to work on sacral chakra. I'm going to try and spend about 10 minutes on each of these. We've got a few to go through. It's just every time I do it, my hand gets all tingly and I can't feel after a while. So this is sacral chakra. Yes, I'm glad to be back. Trying to do more lives. Some different lives. Still something calming, something peaceful. Also, the tuning forks are a lot less energy heavy on my end. Channeling a bunch of Reiki to go across the world is a little bit taxing. But sound, people understand sound a bit more. The microphones on my phone picks up the sound, connects to the internet. It sends it through satellites, dispersing the energy, sending it to your phones to be received. Bits of data, recollecting, putting itself back together. Thank you. I'm glad you love the full assortment of everything. When I was on my healing journey, I was studying in a place, or healing in a place called a portal. I have it linked in my bio. Lisa, you have an amazing ear. This is 210. You got this, Talija. So this is sacral. This is just below the belly button. This is your creativity, your passion, sensuality. I used to play music in high school. I used to play flute and trombone. Very two different spectrums, very two different sheets of music. That was fun. For your mental health, for your physical health, for your energetic health. If you're suffering with insomnia, it'll help. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, these help with hearing the notes. Yeah, I was a band kid. But we kept changing teachers and I kept trying to leave band because I needed an art credit. And so the last teacher was like, no, you can't leave band. It was a new teacher, like, I just got here, you can't leave. And I'm like, I have to leave. I need an art credit or I can't graduate high school. And then when she was going through, I was a very quiet kid. As she was going through all the notes, she saw that I was in band for 4 years and she's like, why didn't you say you played the flute? And I'm like, I wrote it on the paper when you asked what instrument we wanted to play. I played flute for 3 years and you decided to put me on trombone. And here we are. And then I studied film. It was a very cool high school. We studied film, and that's why I do the interesting music videos with neon clouds that I do. Because of my passion for photography and videography and music. For the repeating numbers, you could look it up online, see what shows up. But what I also do is I try to figure out what thoughts are running around my mind when I saw those numbers. Am I being reassured about something? I like to think of it as like a nod, just a nod from the universe, like, you're on the right path. You got this. Only because then if you dive too deeply, you're looking at all these numbers and it's just all over the place. I record the cloud on like a time lapse, like clouds in a time lapse, and then I just add whatever music I feel like, hey Amy, we're working on the sacral chakra right now. So this is for creative energy, passionate energy. Well, how do I stagnant energy? How do I remove stagnant energy? Honestly, well, I'm studying as a shaman, so I have a rattle that I use, and so I use the rattle around my body and just kind of clear it, or I use bells. I love that no matter what I do, either Reiki or something that's actually scientifically proven to help people, people are always like, I can't believe people believe this. Yes, people believe it. I see 316 a lot as well. But it has a different meaning for me. Yes, showering helps like lift that heavy energy. Ooh, preventing sleep paralysis. I haven't encountered that. You've stumped me. I'm not sure. If anyone in the chat has something that helps with sleep paralysis, let us know. Oh no, the 316 isn't spiritual. It's the Steve Austin angel numbers. I know Haley hates us for that. I would try doing maybe for the sleep paralysis, setting the intention before you go to sleep, saying that like I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. I will be peaceful in this sleep. Nothing intrusive will come through. And visualize yourself. How do you pronounce that? Is that Jesus? Jesus. I like it. It's a spin on it. It's a spin on the word. Social anxiety is a lot. I have to feel shielded. I need energetic protection. I need to like imagine myself in a bubble of light before. I'm just joking around, Stacey. I do that sometimes when I write words. I'll put an accent somewhere random just to see if it'll change up how it's pronounced. Yep, you could listen to these as you sleep. But yeah, if you look up energetic shielding, that's something that's helped me a bit, just because I need to feel protected. And so, oh, the keyboard's in Spanish. Jesus. There we go. No, I forgot. Is it time to change? No. Soon. Yeah, we still got like 5 more chakras to go through. I'm gonna switch. We're gonna work on solar plexus. We're gonna work on our strength. Inner strength. My hand's starting to go numb. The resonance is strong. So this is solar plexus. This is just above the belly button. It's a bit of a lower one. So if you have headphones, I'd really recommend it at this point. I've gotten a lot of colors. Yep. Anything you feel called to, I would recommend for this if you want, closing your eyes and just listen. Yeah. This will, with solar plexus, it does affect the stomach, because that's where a lot of your inner strength comes from. I think binaural beats are more synthetic, but yes, they use different frequencies like these to create their sounds. Thank you. Yeah. Anything I touch is like, anything I do is going to be to help with sleep. This will help strengthen solar plexus, kind of that gut intuition. Yes, they are. So these frequencies have been seen to help heal the physical body. I still always recommend seeing a doctor, but this helps bring you calm. This helps rebalance the energetic body. When you rebalance the energetic body, it helps the physical body. Yeah, for these I'd recommend using headphones, just because some of the resonance is a bit lower. Yes, this one is good. This one's good. I feel it too, like it's a lot of inner strength. Yes, with the headphones you're gonna hear this a lot more clearly. I'm playing brown noise in the background and my air conditioner is running, so a lot of kind of soothing, gentle noises. This one is for the solar plexus. Hey Jen, how's it going? Yep, they sorted them out by color. Luckily they've written them on them for me as well. Otherwise I'd be like, I don't know what this is for. But this one's for strength. Restoring your strength. Bringing you back to center. Putting power back into your hands. Yep, we'll be doing heart chakra next. Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad you're here. So we're still working on manifestations as well. We're in the 7-7 portal. What do you feel like bringing in to your new reality? What would you like that to feel like? Feeling powerless is a big one from solar plexus if it's imbalanced. Just a day where there's a lot of manifesting energy, similar to new moons. Is it new moons? Yes, new moons. So a day where you can kind of set your intentions. What do I want the next few months to feel like? The rest of the year to feel like? What reality do I want to step into? We're halfway through the year as well. I think it's a good time to kind of reassess what's not working, what is working. Peace. Peace is the big one. I'm just feeling what the energy feels like. Financial stability, yes. Financial abundance. And with money, what are the things you want to bring in? How do you want that to look? Because we want money for a reason. Normally it's we're looking for stability. We're looking to improve our lives in some way. What are those things? Love, friendship, freedom. Lots of freedom. Lots of pizza, lots of castles. Lots of happiness. Justice. And hold on to those things. Remember what they feel like. Because the more you feel those things, even if it's not around yet, you start bringing those into your reality. Safety. A lot more happiness. A lot more safety. Yes, for those just joining, if you use headphones, you're going to hear it a lot more. Hello, good evening. Second chances. Yes, it's been rough. These last few years have been super heavy. Let's bring in the happiness, let's bring in that joy. I'm going to start working on the heart chakra next. After that I have 3 more chakras and then a soul purpose. I'm not sure what the soul purpose is for, but it sounds nice. This one's for the heart space. Feeling self-love, restoring self-love, calling back in any lost heart fragments. Healing of the inner child. Yes, the way I do it, manifest the things that'll make you feel. Because just like frequencies, once you feel a certain thing, it starts calling more of those experiences in. And it's okay to feel the opposite of those things. Throughout the day we experience different emotions, different feelings, lower vibrations. We're still human. We're meant to feel different ranges and scopes of things. That doesn't change the manifestation. It's part of the human experience. We're messy, and it's okay to be messy. We came here to be messy. Yes, if this one's a bit much, I'd recommend maybe just taking a break. Another 10 minutes, I'll switch to another one. But I know some of these energies, because they're healing, they might be healing broken spaces that might not be ready to be healed yet. So it can cause different energy in different people. I've been resting, and with tuning forks, it's a lot easier to do a live. Reiki is self-healing, but it is a lot more energy that gets output, especially with the crowds that I bring in. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I feel a lot of tension in the heart space for a lot of people, just from the energy I'm picking up on. Call back in those heart fragments. Call back in the connection to your inner child. Learn to be creative and play in this world again. Yes, hopefully tomorrow night I can do one. For the Reiki, I'm trying to aim for Mondays and Fridays. And the rest of the week, different things. You could feel pressure, you could feel lightness. I'm feeling pressure. Hello, how's it going? Yes, if you're just joining, I'd recommend headphones if you have them. With the frequencies, they help a lot. If you feel like trauma dumping, you can. But right now I'm kind of focusing on manifesting. What is it that you want? What is the feeling that you would like? What do you want to bring into your life? Chat is a safe place, so anything you feel like doing, as long as it's respectful. Yeah, this one's strong. The heart one is really strong. Yep. Energy moving through us, around us. I know a lot of us have... The heart space is a bit of a wild place because we love in different extents. We love our family, or we've been hurt by our family, or we have loved ones, or we've been hurt by loved ones. I am. Right up Main Street, I am. In shamanism, we work with death as an ally. This one is for the heart. This frequency is 136.10. For the portal, anything you're manifesting, feel free to write it into the chat. That's what the portal's for. We all feel the energy in different ways. And like I say, using headphones helps a lot. I have 8 frequencies. If the energy is too heavy, I'd recommend listening to your intuition, maybe scrolling away for a bit. I think they might unscrew. But for me, they make it easier to use the mallet with. And using the portal for manifestation. So what would you like to bring into your reality? How should that look? How should that feel? Hello. Hey, Blue Owl. I love your content. Every time I see your content, I'm like, I'm also a projector, so I'm like, this energy vibes, this is 100% the energy that I mess with. This is amazing. So anything you're manifesting, feel free to call it in. Write it into the chat. Imagine it flowing in. Imagine what it feels like. I'll do the heart for maybe another 3 minutes and then I'll switch. Nice. Yeah, if you know your human design, I'm trying to get back into it. If you know your human design, write that into the chat as well. Let me know how you operate in this reality. Yes, energy, physical wellness. I'm sorry you're having a rough day. I'm sending you healing. We're working on the heart chakra right now. Another 2 minutes, then I'll switch to the throat chakra. That one, I would recommend looking up human design just because that's a whole long, that's a longer session. But it tells you about your design type and how you work in this reality. How you operate. Any stone that you feel called to would help. If you have anything for the heart right now, but in maybe a minute I'm going to switch over. So if you have anything for the throat, that's one that I'll be utilizing. Maybe quartz, maybe clear quartz for amplifying. Yeah, I did like a deep dive last year, like on all of human design, and then over time I fell out of it and I forgot how to live within my design, but trying to find it again. So next we're going to be working on throat chakra. This one is a bit of a higher frequency, but I still recommend headphones. We're sending healing wherever it needs to go. With human design, you have to live within your design for 7 years for it to remove any old programming. Anything blue, soda light is what I use the most. Yep, waiting for the invitation. What's my essay? My authority is I'm a self-projected projector. So I have like no energy centers. All of my energy just I need from other people. I generate some on my own, but it gets used up pretty easily. I pick up everything. It feels like, if I had to guess what a reflector feels like, I feel like it's like that. Because I think I forget, the ajna, the G, and then another center are filled up. Everything else completely clear. You'd have to look up your human design. One day I could try and do a video and post it on my YouTube. Right now it's a lot to kind of look up. I'd recommend just searching human design on TikTok and find a creator that might have done it. That gives you a tutorial how to find it. Just because if I explain it here, it's gonna dissipate into the wind. Nope, it's about your date of birth, where you're born. And even the chart is designed, I think, a few months before you were born. I read Oracle, but not right now. If you go through my links in my Etsy shop, I have open spaces for different types of readings. Chronically Ghosted as well. Hello, how's it going, Karen? Glad to see you again. Yeah, it's overwhelming to learn. That's why, like, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, it's. I'd recommend looking up an account that kind of dives into it. For me, they're different. I read the energy a lot easier from Oracle cards, whereas Tarot can feel a bit more constricting to me. It tries to get very specific, but then it also still feels very vague, where with the Oracle cards I use, they bring me the messages that you need to hear. They're very straightforward. They're kind of like affirmation cards. Yeah, I had to pay someone for my human design to kind of go through all the different aspects. That's amazing. I remember doing the reading, Karen. That's gonna be amazing. August 1st will be here so quick. So yeah, if you're just joining me, I recommend using headphones. The frequencies are a lot easier to hear with headphones. Yep. Hey Pyra, how's it going? I said I would do tuning forks. I'm doing the tuning forks. Yep. So generators create their own energy. They can keep going, they can keep building things, working on things. They're what society was built around. That hustle kind of energy. But they still get tired. They still need rest. I believe in empaths. Empaths are tricky. It's rough, the path of the empath. Because you weren't born that way, you were made that way by different traumas. There are those that are highly sensitive. Those are born the ability to tap into others' energies freely. Yes, being an empath is a gift and a curse, because you need to learn how to create shields around your energy. Because it feels like a superpower. I hear footsteps and I can tell if someone's angry or if they're normal or if they're happy. I can hear tone of voice. I can hear what it means. It feels like a psychic ability, but it's just you're looking to make sure you're safe in the room. That's why I recommend a lot of energetic shielding, a lot of energetic hygiene, spiritual hygiene, stuff like this. The sound healing, the Reiki, it helps build shields, it helps clear your energy, because you pick up energy, you pick up other people's energy. Hard to be in crowds. I live in New York, so there's always a crowd, so I've been trying to go into hermit mode for a while. People want to hang out with me, and I keep that circle very small. Yep. Most of the people, you're all probably empaths or highly sensitive in some way, because you're able to tap into this energy and you feel it being a cleansing force. That's why I recommend doing meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, just ways to release that energy, sound healing, to let go. And it's like, even though I do all this stuff, if you put me in the wrong environment, I'm going to shut down, I'm going to have social anxiety. Thank you, thank you. Thank you all for the gifts and the likes and the subscribes. It helps keep me going to kind of battle through it. If you look at it in a hero's journey perspective, yes, it's meant to be there to push you, to give you a challenge to overcome. And I know some things are awful. I know some things we don't deserve to experience. But if we look at it in like the James Campbell hero's journey, hero story, every hero needs a challenge, they need a villain, they need something to kind of push them to that next level. Which is that sometimes those things are very much breaking. My mentor says there's some people born into this world meant to hold that heavier energy so that we don't have to. So respecting all energy that exists, but holding light for ourselves. I'm going to be working on crown chakra next. As a collective, I try to change the world by doing these lives. This brings us all to a place of just kind of working through our shadow, feeling at peace, feeling at calm, And if we get enough people to meditate at one point in time, we raise the vibration of the planet. So us doing this does help the world. I love that. The cat loves the energy. So I know it's been tough. Those of us, I think every government right now is kind of going through it. They're doing stuff that's wrong, that's pushing us. And so I want to keep doing these. That way we bring light. We fill up the cup of all of us that are fighting. That way we could start spreading more light. I think it's a choice. Through shadow work, you would look at, what am I judging? Why am I judging? We look at the law of reflection. You're judging something because you see something you don't like, but also something that might exist within you. A capacity for something you would never want to do, but you still feel that capacity. I think once recognizing that, it helps. A lot of journaling, talking out loud if you can, talking with others. I am judging this thing or this person or this event because XYZ. Once you could understand the narrative and put it in a physical form like that, then you could start changing the narrative and just say, like, who is judging still? Is this present me? Or is this me from the past that's still hurt, that's still working through things? And like, you can forgive, sure, but you don't have to allow those people or those things back into your life if you don't want. In the age of social media, we have the block button, and that is the ultimate shield. Especially for the digital space. I'm glad that it helps. Keep spreading the light, keep healing, keep staying on your healing journey. You guys are tapping like crazy, that's so wild. What are my thoughts on teal? It's a spicy conversation. I have watched the documentary and I think I've seen most of her reaction videos. And that's the thing with spiritual people. Like, right now I'm in a place where I'm connecting to higher entities, I'm connecting to source, I'm connecting to we don't Chronicle's like, we don't talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. She might come for me, she might attack me, but I do believe that they created a narrative to paint her in a specific light, but I do believe there is a lot of shadow, because we all deal with shadow. We're all not 12th dimensional beings like sages, but we can tap into that energy. So like, for me, in this live, when someone asks a question, I could tap into higher entities, higher beings, angels and guides. I don't know who they are exactly, but I could hear what sounds reasonable within my mind's eye. But me as a human is still a messy human. There are decisions that I make that I question on a day-to-day basis. I still get mad, I still yell at people. It's her responsibility to acknowledge those shadows. I think that's the thing. That's a good place to show that I'm still human, I'm still working on things. She keeps defending herself, but I think what she should be defending is her process in helping people and showing that she genuinely means to help people. Because a lot of her content, if you look at it, that's a lot of the content that helped me on my healing journey. And it's stuff that she's channeled from higher dimensional beings. And so with everything you hear, even things that I say, use discernment. Does it resonate with you? Does it not resonate with you? Every reality is different, and each of us experiences a different reality based on our perception, based on our own hero's journey. So she does what she feels is right because the things she's experienced has helped her on her healing journey. The same thing where breath work, shamanism, sound healing, those help me on my healing journey. And I'll see so many people that might not resonate with this energy, and some that fully do resonate with it. Let me know if that helps with the teal. Thank you all for getting me to 100,000 likes. That is insane. That is absolutely nuts. Don't put anyone else on a pedestal. Don't put teal on a pedestal. Don't put me on a pedestal. If my words resonate, they resonate because they do, because you needed to hear that in a moment of divine timing. And that's what I believe. But I believe your healing journey is your own. It is your own path. There is no right. There is no wrong. Give yourself the time. We still have our issues. We're still human. We still experience things. Different traumas make us different things. My traumas made me what I am today, what I show here. And sometimes I get spicy and sometimes I get mad, and I say it all the time. I have complex PTSD. I have rejection sensitive dysphoria, and I act out on those things. And with those things that I have, there's nothing I can do. I can't magic my way out of it. I just have to surf the waves. And we all have to surf those waves of whatever we experience and whatever we feel. Sharee, how are you feeling? My goal is to thank you for the ducks. I love them. Oh, a swan. I'm easily amused, if anybody wondered. I am just a giant child sometimes. Her messages are strong. She has a lot of very amazing messages, but don't put any of us on a pedestal. Take what resonates, make it your own narrative. Make sure you use discernment and it resonates with you. So, this is important. If you are trying to contact deities or guides or angels, create sacred space around yourself. You could take what I'm about to say and change it any way that you want, but just make sure that it's within a similar verbiage. In the beginning, what I do is I will say, like, any guides existing in my highest and greatest good, please come and protect me. Please come and shield me as I do XYZ, as I do this meditation, as I read this tarot for this person, as I read oracle for this person, as I do this shamanic journey. So here, you'll hear it be called different things, but in shamanism, we call it opening space, opening sacred space. Some people would call it closing space because we're kind of closing a circle around us. So whatever you feel content doing, then do the meditation. With my guides, I give them a symbol that only my guides know. Something they could draw into the air, something they can create. And once I'm done with the meditation or anything I'm doing, I release them. Yep, any guides in my highest and greatest good, with no harm to none. But at the end, I'm like, any guides that came to help me, any angels that came to help me, I release you all in gratitude. That way I reopen space for myself. That way you know you're protected. Mirror work is a bit more dense. I wouldn't start with mirror work, but setting your intention. So setting the intention that something that's meant to help me, that's what I'm calling in. And there are different iterations of it. Anything you feel called to use. But when I was on my journey last year, that's what I was taught. I'm going to start working on the last frequency. This is soul purpose. It's a line back to ourselves. Wanda, that's me with my ancestors. Every time I see my ancestors, I'm like, no thank you. Not today, sir. I'm leaving. I have a spicy relationship with my ancestors. One day we're gonna sort that out. We're gonna figure that out together. I love these crowns that are like sideways. Thank you, Pyra. This one's very high frequency. Yeah, so my own shadow that I'm working on is I have to remember that a lot of us are new to spirituality. And we have to go from the beginning. You were trying to take a picture. I will post this maybe tomorrow when I have more brain cells. Maybe over the weekend. Sharee. Just keep sending me crowns until Pyra gets her photo. You two are a dangerous combo, but it's amazing. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you all for subscribing. Any gifts that you've sent, any following, anyone that's new, welcome to the community. There's tons and tons of backlogged Reiki and sound healings. So whenever you're kind of lost, find my page. This is my only spiritual page, and I do not reach out to anyone. If you want to work with me, you have to find me through my Etsy shop, through my Linktree. That's it. I don't message anybody directly. Spiritual people, we don't tap into your energy without your permission. Yeah, I'll be on for maybe another 8 minutes with Soul Purpose. Should have gone with the cereal bowl. Etsy is linked in my link tree, but if you search Alchemist Kennedy, that'll show up everywhere. That's my YouTube name, that's my link tree name. No extra I's in it, no hyphens, no dots, just Alchemist Kennedy, one word. Glad this helps. Can you make manifestation phrases that we repeat? I'm gonna say it in like the you form. So like I'm gonna say you are abundant. You can then say I am abundant. That way you guys receive it. So you are abundant. You're wealthy. You're financially abundant. Money flows to you easily. You deserve love. And true, honest love flows to you with ease. You are powerful. You are healing. You are healed. You are light. You are the cosmos experiencing itself. You deserve a reality of peace and light and love. Powerful. Thank you all. This one is just for soul purpose. You are protected. You are shielded. You are magic. Only facts here. Only facts. Thank you all. You all are amazing. You're powerful. Thank you all for everything. This is called a tuning fork. So there are different frequencies that you could look up online. If there's anything you're healing, you look for a broken heart. If you're healing a broken heart, looking up like heart chakra restoration, you'll find different frequencies. That could be the mix of my air conditioner, and I'm playing brown noise in the background because that helps with insomnia. On my YouTube, I also have a Reiki live where we work with insomnia to help get everyone to sleep. It's now called a cat earpod theft device in my household. Yes, human design is absolutely insane. It is beautiful. It's a lot of research. Yep. People say it helps with ADHD, but like the ones I've discovered, it's like purely just sleep and relaxation. So this, probably over the weekend, I'll probably post this one. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to try and do a Reiki live around like 9:30 Eastern. If you don't have tuning forks and you want to ground yourself, if you kind of use your fingers, close your ears, both of them, and you hum, that creates a resonance that kind of helps you bring you back to center, helps with anxiety, anxiousness. Yeah, I had someone read my 4 main gene keys, and those were very, very different. I have to research more. Thank you, Sharee. I read it as Thor's hammer. Yes, humming helps regulate the nervous system. Nice. I'm gonna check that out, Wanda. It might take me some time because there's a book on tuning forks I need to read before using them, and I'm just kind of I'm figuring it out. Thank you. I love it. Yeah, gene keys take a bit of researching where they show you kind of like the shadow aspect, but then also the transformation as you step out of the shadow aspects that you face. Thank you, Wanda. All right, everyone. We made it. We got through all 8 of the tuning forks. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for the likes, the subscribes. I hope I've answered a lot of your questions. If you're new, check out my YouTube. There's a ton of content up there. I have a Patreon as well with different forms of shadow work, from journaling, some recordings of my tuning forks. In the 3rd tier, I have a ton of Reiki meditations that I use in my one-on-one sessions. So that's a good way to work with me, to create shields, to start doing some inner journeying, inner healing. Trying to think what else. I've got some group sessions I'm trying to get off the ground for next week, so if anyone's interested, those are up. But yeah, just hanging out, checking out my content. Thank you all. Thank you all for being respectful. Thank you all for being here with me, spending this Thursday evening with me. But yes, hang in there. I know things are rough. I know the world is rocky. But keep focusing on you. Keep filling your cup up. The way I see it, once we do things like this, once I could restore enough of us, we could then start spreading that healing to others. That's why you're important. That's why all of this is important for you. Because one by one, we could start lighting up the grid, bringing light back into this reality. But I hope to see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a good evening, and we will talk soon. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.